Hey everybody, it's Scott from Bonefish Sailing, and I started another YouTube channel about uh, bonefish stuff. But in my description of this channel, I said I'd be covering things about all things bonefish and sailing and liveaboard and all that. So these are a bunch of my flies that I tie and commercially sell. And let's cover a little bit about fly differences that you want to use for different fish. So let's talk about one really basic thing, and I'm going to stick to the Bahamas. That's where I have most of my experience. I fish other places in the world for bonefish, but I've spent, boy, 6 months of my life, 180 days fishing on Andros and Crooked Acklands, Eleuthera, others. So, first of all, bigger flies are what you're going to want to be using on a place like Andros. If you're going to be fishing somewhere that's like Acklands or Crooked, that's way out in the eastern Bahamas, or really a lot of the other islands. I personally never finished New Providence. It was supposed to have some big bones, but Andros to me has just limitless amounts of giant bones. I've caught, I don't even know how many 10 plus pounders in my life. My best is 19.42 pounds, which isn't a fish story. I don't care if you believe it or not. But when you have flies that you're going to be using on places like Acklands or Crooked, you want to have stuff that has uh, more body to it. So it's got thicker hair, um, maybe not having eyes. Like I break off the eyes sometimes out there, versus out of those flies you saw at the beginning of the video, the bigger stuff that's a size 2 or 4 is typically what I'm going to be using out on Andros, but mostly 6 and 8s if I'm going to be out in the eastern Bahamas. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I also tie my flies personally. I use the full length silly legs so that you can tear off portions of them if you want something that has a lower profile or not. So there's a little introduction to fly tying or bone fishing there for you. Please like and subscribe.